Okay, we're here at 2 Ware, unit number 303. This is a historic building. It actually has its own Wikipedia page. Beautiful staircase here, so much natural wood. Look at this archway right here for the door. Just incredible. This looks like it's something from Hogwarts. It looks like it could be in a castle. Really incredible. This actually used to be a Harvard dorm, one of the rare pieces of property that they've sold over the years. I'd love to know the story of how that happened. But now they're apartments, really just elegant, noble apartments. You just cannot find this quality of work in new construction. You can't find these type of materials. Look how big these windows are. These are the antique windows. They're massive. I believe this is actually south-facing too, so it winds up letting in an absolute ton of light throughout the day. I'm not the best with eyeballing heights, but I would imagine that this window is at least 5 feet tall. So very cool, very unique. There's the view outside. That's Harvard Street down below. Tons of wood in here. Beautiful hardwoods in really clean, shimmery condition. They look like they were just repolished. The unit was clearly repainted. I'll show you just the ledge here. Repainted, the walls, repainted. It took the paint very nicely. Plenty of closet space in here. Here's one linen closet. You put your suitcase in the bottom as well. Good for storage. Tons of outlets in this room. 1, 2, 3, 4 outlets. Each wall has its own outlet, so you can configure it however you like. Here is another room. This could be a bedroom. It's on the smaller side, I'd say. I would not really want to fit more than a queen size bed in here. Probably a twin. Realistically, I might use this as an office or a study or a living room, and maybe use this kind of area here as a place to put my bed and to have my things. You have these 2 beautiful windows right there, so I think that would help. If you're gonna have a TV, I'd put it up there. Good place for it. You have these great radiator heaters that even in a winter day like today, today's January 7th, really, really warm in here. I can feel the heat coming off of it. Another big window, super deep closet in here. This is all the room that you really could need, I think. 2 shelves and 2 racks, and then plenty of room. I love little details like the window up there, the window right here. Here's the kitchen. It's in very new condition. You have what looks like, I would bet, brand new laminate flooring in that gray color that people seem to like. I like how they put a little bit of counter space right here. 1, 2, 3 outlets in here, which is awesome. Plenty of room for your appliances, coffee maker, air fryer. Nice cabinets. I like the color blocking. This is actually very designy to have the white down below and to have the darker cabinet above. I love color blocking, so it's very effective to me. Here's the refrigerator. Brand new. You have the tape still on it. Nice and clean, as you can see. Tape is still on it. Nice and clean. You have a full-sized gas stove, which is unusual, and the hood above. Plenty of cabinets here. It's the nice soft closing ones as well, so you can't slam them. Well, I guess we can slam that one, excuse me. Nice feature. Cool bathroom. This is not going to be for everybody. It's definitely for me. I love this. I love this Art Deco quality to it. I think it's so cool. I think people in other parts of the country, in Miami, in California, would pay a lot of money to have a bathroom look this way. It looks like something that you'd see in a magazine. It's very, very, very cool. It reminds me of silent films. You can make anything new. You can get marble, it's an industrial material, it's a stone that you find in the ground. It's not necessarily going to make for a really interesting looking bathroom. If it looks like a hotel or an Airbnb or a hospital, that's not cool. What's cool is having a bathroom that is really bespoke like that somebody hand tiled to have those colors. I'm not even sure if you can get them anymore. I love the pink and the black. Really cool unit. Here's some more hardwood. You can see even the doors were repainted. Isn't that cool? Everything is in good condition. I didn't show you either. I should before we leave. 1, 2, 3 outlets in the bedroom as well. And you have the electric panel in the unit, which is very unusual. And they're labeled, which is even more unusual. There's an on-site super. He's here 6 days a week to deal with maintenance issues, keep up with the common areas of the building. That's why you notice that when I was out here, you look at the common areas and, plenty of overhead light and they all work. There's bulbs in all of them. There's no trash. The floors are very clean. The walls have no scuff marks, even though it was September 1st not too long ago, which is a big moving date. There's no spills or stains. It's winter and there's no salt even on any of the floors, even though it clearly was just salted, snowing a little bit outside today. Beautiful entranceway. Look at this. You couldn't even probably make this today to find people that would make a stairwell like this. It goes all the way throughout the building. It's this beautiful helix pattern. Look at that all the way down. And if you notice, on the bottom floor is this beautiful tile mosaic. It's so cool. You do have, if you want to use it, you have the elevator right here. It goes all the way down to the first floor where the laundry and the mailroom is. Just take a look at these common areas. Imagine that you're having a guest over and you tell them that they're walking into, I don't know, the house from Gone with the Wind or Hogwarts Castle. Look at this. I truly don't know if you can find another apartment in Boston, maybe in Beacon Hill, that has as impactful an entranceway as this. Just look at the way it kind of flutes out even. Look at how big this piece of wood is. It's probably about, 15, 18 inches. That's an old growth piece of wood. Who knows how old that tree was? This is all plank floorboard. It's a really special building. A really incredible ambiance to it. Has a great brick exterior. They have great maintenance, taking care of everything. The building's clean. You have people come over to your apartment and feel really proud. The unit itself is clearly in very good condition. If it was me, and this is something I owned, I might just knock down this wall and make it a giant oversized studio, but they do give you the option of using the space how you want, and you could fit a bed in here if you would like. But the price is incredible. The quality is very good. The electrical is clearly updated. There's the smoke and carbon monoxide detector. You have overhead lights. There's really not enough good things to say about this, but the common area is the thing that seldom in your life are you going to be able to live in a building, maybe even when you own a house, where there is clearly such a sense of pride when you walk into it, where it's so impactful, where that you're living in something that was made in a time that doesn't even exist, and that we wouldn't be able to, with any amount of resources, be able to recreate. It's a very cool building. It's a cool unit. I would love to live here. Let me know what you think.